Today we have with us Peter Shiells from the Aussie Truck Drivers Calendar. Peter was a co-founder of this idea, and it's about that time of the year again, Peter, where the calendar is going to come out. What's exciting about the 2026 calendar?
Well, it's fresh faces. Over the last few calendars, we've had probably the same people. So this year we've actually got all fresh models, and we've actually brought 2 women into the calendar this year. So yeah, so it's good to see a few more stand up and for the cause, basically. Yeah.
And all local faces?
Basically from Geelong right through to Mount Gambier. Yeah. So we've got over the years we've had basically that range of people from distance. So one bloke this year actually travelled from Melbourne.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's good.
And proceeds from the calendar?
So everything goes to Let's Talk, which I'm sure everyone knows around this area. Mick and Jane also, who started Let's Talk. Mick's also a client of our business, so that's probably where we had a little bit more input into getting involved with Let's Talk, yeah.
And obviously it is a big thing, mental health with blokes our age and, even younger blokes and stuff. It is pretty important, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, look, I've probably been through a bit of it myself over time. I think we all have family. You're away on the road, transport especially. You're out there by yourself. So, yeah, a lot goes through your mind when you're sitting there by yourself.
Yeah, and this is a good way to help tackle it, I suppose, a fun way. Yeah. You've been a model a couple of times.
Yeah, first one, so the 2019. It all started from just a silly Facebook post.
Yep.
And then to Lindy, the other co-founder, let's do a calendar, and that's where it just all... So within a week we had models, we had the area where we're going to do it, and it just happened.
Yeah, right. So how many, like last year's, how many calendars do you roughly sell?
Number-wise, I couldn't put it... We printed 600 calendars last year, and I think we were left with about 25.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So about $6,000 in total we raised, which is a great effort, really. So
obviously, it's tastefully done with some singlets and maybe some jocks showing, but everything's
bit of cheek going into it. Yeah.
And truckies are a pretty hardy mob, aren't you? So I suppose you can have that little bit of fun.
There's a lot of blokes who got a great sense of humour in truck driving. They're good blokes, there is, and good women now, you should say. That a lot of women stepping up into the job. So so that's probably why we incorporated women this year.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Coastline Cut and Core is your only concrete cutting and coring specialist in the southwest. Demolition works, renovation modifications and repairs and maintenance of damaged concrete. Coastline Cut and Core does it all. Contact myself, Harley Higgins, today.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
What about you guys, truckies? I mean, you're a bit of the backbone of the country. Everywhere you go, there's trucks carrying stuff for us to eat and to wear and everything like that. Yep. Why do you love being a truckie?
I've grown up in it, so over the years I've seen the old school friendships, and like that's continued on in my era. Yep. That's probably the main thing. Your clientele base, you make good friends out of your clientels. Especially us having our own business. So there's a lot of good things about it. The road's probably changed a bit since I first started, but I've made a lot of good friends and a lot of older blokes who you actually keep in contact with still. Yeah.
Is it easier to speak with the change in the roads and stuff like that? Is it easier to drive now, or was it easier back in the day? I mean, the roads are probably wider and there's more lanes and stuff, but is it?
Probably go back years ago, the roads were better condition.
Yeah.
Our roads now, look, I'm not going to make it a political thing, but I think everyone's seen where our roads are. But yeah, look, trucks have changed. Like I can remember starting off in an old, 14, 18 Benz, which was like a 19. You think you're king of the road, and then all of a sudden you're driving what you're driving now, and it's just a whole different ball game. It's comfort. Your driver creatures change. You got bunk coolers. You've got air conditioning. You've got power steering. Everything's changed in the truck. It's your horsepower size. Like first truck I drove was 210 horsepower. Yep. No air conditioning. Top speed of 90 k's an hour to what we are now is a whole different.
Yeah, safety-wise, it's obviously probably back in the day it was just get the job done, whereas now you're a lot more conscious of safety-wise.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more goes on now with the maintenance schedules and things like that. Yeah, so it's all changed that way. So it's a lot more safer, obviously, that sense, yeah.
You run PJ Shiells Transport, which is at Woolthorpe. It's your third generation, that business?
Yeah, so third generation.
Yep.
My grandfather, my father, myself. And then now my youngest daughter and her partner stepped in. Yeah. So yeah, and then maybe the grandkids. Yeah. Never know.
Yeah. And you've been running that business probably for 20 odd years. So you started that as a pretty young man. What was it like? That's a big business to take on to, as someone in their late 20s, early 30s. That must have been a big task. Yeah,
back then probably, look, to be honest, back then I had some good mentors, I would say. Some of Dad's mates. Yep. They were very, very good to me when Dad passed away. And yeah, still now I keep in contact with ones who are still around. But yeah, got some good mentors. Really does help a long way.
Yeah. And your involvement in the community. I know you do a lot of sponsorship around clubs and groups in the community. Why, as a business owner, do you see the importance of that?
You still got to look, small towns. Yeah. You got to keep your small towns going. Your local footy clubs, things like that. So we've sponsored quite a few things over the 25 years. I've probably been in business, not quite 25 years, I suppose, but as like my own personal. Yeah. The local footy club up at Caramel, we sponsored that over many years. So your kids and all that, you've got to keep the community going. And any small business in a small town, that's what they're trying to do, I think, is keep it going. We sponsored Creek here in Warrnambool. Yeah. Have been known to do a couple of speedway cars with the juniors. Yeah. And the local school in Woolthorpe, they got their fates. We've done that over the time, and probably a bit personal. Woolthorpe, my mother taught there. Oh, nice. I went there, so you sort of, you like to keep your local community going.
How are you finding it at the moment with obviously the drought? It's been a tough time, and you guys will be getting around in these rural communities. How are you finding it?
Look, over the years we've dealt with it over droughts and all that, like dealing with farmers and all that. You spend the time, you have a chat, and I'm probably a good one for a chat too with my clients. I love a chat with them. But yeah, look, everyone's saying the same thing everywhere you go. Obviously the rain when it wasn't there, the hay shortages and all that, and where they're getting their hay from and the costs and all that. And so yeah, it's been a challenging year for quite a few people. Yeah, that's for sure. And like I've seen it back in 2018, I carted hay up in New South when they had the drought. I've done hay convoys with fires and droughts up, northern Victoria. So you do see it, and it's a tough road when you go to some of those places and you talk to people. Yeah.
Well done on what you're doing. The calendar's a lot of fun. I'm sure it'll sell well again this year, and thanks for what you do for the community.
Oh, well, I think everyone's involved with the calendar. I think they all want thanking for it. It's just a good bit of hard fun. And 2019, 20 last year, and then look forward to seeing this year how it comes out.
Beautiful. Thanks, mate.